right, hello there. I'm going to go through the review for test 4.1. I will do the odds and then I will put up the key with the odds worked out and then the answers for the even so you can check your work. So the first one, it says write a statement that indicates that the triangles in each pair are congruent. Okay, all you have to do here is match up your letters. So what I kind of like to do is start and just match up the markings. I find that matching the corners, the angles, is easier. So D matches with V. B is going to match with B because you both have two lines there. And C will match with C. So now I'm going to go and look at my answer choices, and I need to make sure that B lines up with B and C lines up with C. And if that doesn't go, then I can get rid of them right away. So I can get rid of A, okay. B I could keep. C I can get rid of. And D I can also get rid of. So let's just check here. C matches with C, B with B, and D with V. So there you go. All right, question 3. Again, we'll match them. In this one, you have to look at the two triangles independently. So V matches with F. U from the top one matches with T from the bottom one. And T from the top one matches with U from the bottom one. So on this one, I would kind of look and make sure V and F are matched up first. So I can get rid of A. B is a maybe, C is a maybe, and I can get rid of D. So I have V and F in the same spots on these, and then now I have to make sure that U matches up with one, and it's going to correspond with T on the other one. So in answer choice B, U matches up with U, which is not the case. Over here, look, T matches up with U, and U matches up with T, which is what it should be. So 3 is C. Question 5. Determine if the two triangles are congruent. If they are, state how you know. Okay, on this one, we see right away sides, okay? And I also see these right angles. So I'm going to first check to see if I could do hypotenuse leg. Well, this side here and this side here, those would be my hypotenuses, but they are not marked congruent, so I cannot use hypotenuse leg. Okay, you cannot just add markings on there. If they're not marked, then they're not congruent. You can't make that assumption. So hypotenuse leg is off the table. So now I'm just going to reinterpret. My right angles are in fact angles. So A. And then here, since my triangles are touching, sharing this angle, those are congruent. So now I can see it's angle, side, angle. Question 7. I can see I would have side, angle, side here. But then look at this one. Here's the sides, and then my angle is over here. It's not the same angle. It's not between the same two sides. So these are not congruent. Question 9. All right, again, I see this right angle, so I'm going to start to see if I could do hypotenuse leg. Well, right away, I see they have the two matching sides here, so those are legs. And then they're actually sharing this line in the middle, and it's across from the right angle on them, so that's my hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse on both of them is congruent, and then the matching leg on both is congruent, so they are congruent by hypotenuse leg. Question 11. State if the three numbers can be the measures of the sides of a triangle. This is that triangle inequality theorem. Short plus medium has to be greater than the long side. So I look here, 10 and 10. Those are my short and my medium. Remember, if you have two of the same length, that's your short and your medium. So 10 plus 10 is 20. Okay, and 20 greater than 20. This is not true, so it is not a triangle. Question 13. Two sides of a triangle have the following measures: Find the range of possible measures for the third side. Okay, so this is where you have your third side. It's in between the subtraction of the two sides. So it's bigger than when you subtract the sides, but smaller than when you add them. And it's always your big one minus your small one. So here, 8 is the bigger one. So x is going to be between 8 minus 6 and 8 plus 6. So it's going to be between 2 and 14. Okay, question 15. Find the measure of each angle indicated. Okay, we have the 3 angles of a triangle. We know that they should add up to 180. So we'll do 180 minus 70, which is 110, and then take away 45 from there. Okay, and so we will get 65. Question 17, it says solve for x. So again, we have the 3 angles of a triangle. We know that they have to add up to 180. So 69 plus 72 plus 4x plus 7 equals 180. And so now you should combine like terms. 69 and 72, 9 and 2, that's 11. 6 and 7, that's 13 plus 1, so 14. Okay, now plus 7 here, so it's 148. So we have 4x plus 148 is 180. Take away 148. Okay, so you get 4x. So 180 minus 140 is 40, but then take away 8 more, so you get 32. So divide by 4, so x is 8. Okay, on this one, what you got to do here is first reflect this x plus 48, because these two angles here are vertical angles, so they are congruent. Okay, and then now you can see that we actually have an exterior angles problem, or exterior angle theorem problem. The 2 here should add up and be equal to the one outside there. Okay, so 74 plus x plus 48 should equal to 114. So let's add 74 and 48. 8 plus 4 is 12. 7 plus 4 is 11. Plus 1, so that's 12. 122. So x plus 122 is equal to 114. So then we'll just subtract 122 minus 114. Okay, 12 minus 4 is 8. So x is negative 8. All right. Question 21. Find the measure of angle A. All right, so angle A is this guy right here. But in order to find its measure, we need to first solve for x. And again, we see we have the 3 angles of a triangle. So we're going to add them and set it equal to 180. So x plus 44 plus x plus 74 plus 70 equals 180. Okay, so we get 2x plus, and then let's add here, 74 and 70, that's 144. Add another 44, and you get 188. So if you subtract 188 from both sides, you'll get 2x equals negative 8. So therefore x is negative 4. And then now we will plug in. So angle A equals negative 4 plus 44. So angle A is 40 degrees. Okay, question 23. Order the sides of each triangle from shortest to longest. So that means we need to find our smallest angle. So first thing here, we have to find our missing angle. So do 180 minus 87. Okay, So 180 minus 80 is 100, and 100 minus 7, that's 93. And then take away 45. Okay, so 90 minus 45 is 45, but that's 3 too many, so this is 48. So 48 in here. So now we will go from our smallest angle. So there and go across. So your shortest side is KL. Our medium angle go across. Our medium side is LM. And then your big angle go across. Our big side is KM. Okay, question 25. Again, same thing here. We have to subtract. So 180 minus 70, that's 110, minus 40, that's going to be 70. So this is actually an isosceles triangle. So we're going to have two sides that are the same length. So TR, and then, oh, I'm sorry, shortest to longest. Shortest, we need our smallest angle. So go across from the 40. So RS is your shortest, and then you'll have TR, and then TS. Alternatively, the RS, you do TS and TR, because these two are actually equal. All right. Question 26. Order the angles in each triangle from smallest to largest. So the smallest one is going to be across from our shortest side. So 3 go across there, so it'll be J. Our medium is going to be across from our medium side, so L. And then our longest one will be across, or our largest one will be across from the longest side, so K. All right, it says find the measure of the angle indicated. So this one says find the measure of angle JQR. JQR. So first thing, this is the exterior angle theorem, because we have the angle here on the outside, and it's between the triangle and this line coming off of it. So the 2 on the inside, you add them, and it's equal to the 1 on the outside. So 5x plus 10 plus 32 equals 9x minus 2. So 5x plus 42 equals 9x minus 2. So take away 5x. I'm going to add 2 at the same time. So 44 is equal to 4x. So x is 11. And then now we have to find the measure of angle JQR. So that's this guy here. So we plug in 9 times 11 minus 2. So 99 minus 2 is 97 degrees. Okay. Angle 30, or question 30. It says find the measure of angle ZUV. So ZUV, again, it's this one on the outside here. And again, the 2 on the inside, add them, it's equal to the 1 on the outside. So I'm just going to combine here 10x plus 72, because 70 plus 2, is equal to 29x minus 4. Okay, take away 10x, add 4. So 76 is going to be equal to 19x. And then when you divide 76 by 19, you will get that x is 4. And so now we plug in 29 times 4 minus 4 is going to give you 112 degrees, because it's an angle. All right, question 32. It says solve each equation by factoring. All right, first thing here. Oh, look at this. We don't have a 1 in front of our x squared. What will we do? Well, here's a hint. Look at all of your numbers here. You can divide them all by 4. So you can get rid of that 4 in front of the x squared. So let's just divide everything by 4 first. So we get x squared plus 9x plus 22 equals 2. Okay, so now we've got that, but we're not quite ready to factor yet because we don't have this set equal to 0. So we have to get all of this over here. So just minus 2 and minus 2. So you get x squared plus 9x plus 20 equals 0. All right, and then now we're going to think about numbers that are going to multiply to 20, but then add up to 9. And they're both positive, so both of our factors will be positive here. And you just think about it. You get 5 and 4. So you get x plus 5 times x plus 4 equals 0. And then now you'll set each of those equal to 0. And so you get x is negative 5 and x is negative 4. So we get negative 5 or negative 4. All right. Now I'll do 34. I'll kind of move down here a little bit. We have a squared plus 11a plus 31 equals 3. Okay, first thing we got to do is get this 3 over here. So minus 3. So you get a squared plus 11a plus 28 equals 0. And then now we have to think of some numbers that will multiply to 28, but then add up to 7. Or add up to 11, I'm sorry. That would be 7 and 4, because 7 times 4 is 28, but then you do 7 plus 4, and you get 11. So you get a plus 7 times a plus 4. And then again, we set each of these to 0, and so you get a is negative 7, and you'll get a is negative 4. So get a is either negative 7 or negative 4. Okay. Question 36. It says solve each inequality. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get all the v's on one side and all of our constants on the other. So on this one, we will take away v. Okay, or actually, let's not do that way. Let's move the negative 2v over here. So plus 2v plus 2v. So you get 1 is greater than or equal to 3v plus 1. Okay, minus 1 minus 1. So we get 0 is greater than or equal to 3v. So divide by 3. So you will get v, or you'll get 0 is greater than or equal to v. So essentially, you'll get that v has to be less than or equal to 0 to make this a true inequality. So v has to either be 0 or has to be a negative number, because that's the only thing less than 0. All right, question 38. X minus 2x is greater than negative 3x plus 14, or minus 14. All right, so x minus 2x, well, that's negative x, is greater than negative 3x minus 14. Okay, add 3x, add 3x. So negative x plus 3x, that's 2x, is greater than negative 14. And if you divide by 2 on both sides, you'll get x is greater than negative 7. Okay, on these ones, again, I'll do the ones on the left-hand side, and you guys will have to do the ones on the right-hand side. So it says list the angles of each triangle in order from smallest to largest. Smallest. Okay, whenever you have these variables here, basically you can just choose a number to plug in for either x or y. When it's just multiples like this, I just always choose 1. So 4 times 1 is 4, 5 times 1 is 5, 3 times 1 is 3. So smallest. So we need our smallest side, so go across. So it's J. You need your medium side, go across, that's L, and then your big side, K. All right, the two triangles are congruent. Find the values of x and y. Okay, this is a systems of equations. So all you have to do is be able to match your corresponding parts and set them equal to each other. So 13 and this 4x plus 1, those should be equal. So 4x plus 1 equals 13. So minus 1. So 4x is 12. So therefore x is 3. And then now we can see that 2x plus y is equal to 8x minus 2y. But we know x. So 2x plus y equals to 8x minus 2y. And we're going to plug in for x. So 2 times 3 plus y is equal to 8 times 3 minus 2y. So 6 plus y equals to 24 minus 2y. I'm going to move this 2y over to the other side and move 6 over here. So when I do that, I get 3y, and then 24 minus 6 is 18. So divide by 3, so y is 6. So x is 3, y is 6. Okay, and then it says determine which side is shortest in the diagram. Okay, so this one you have to look at both triangles individually, and then you have to look at them together. So first thing you need to do is find these missing third angles. So 61 and 60, that's 121. So 180 minus 121, that's 59. And then over here, 55 and 65 is 120 as well. So 180 minus 120, that's 60. So now we have to find the shortest side in each triangle and then see which one is going to be shorter there. So over here, my 59 is going to be across right here. So this is the shortest of that one. Okay. And then my 61, go over here, that's actually the biggest. So this is my longest side of this one. And then now go and look over here. 65, that's going to be my longest of this one. But then 55 is going to be my shortest of this one. Okay, so think about it. If over here, this is the shortest side of this triangle on the right, but yet it's the longest side of the triangle that's on the left, well then that makes the one on the left the smaller triangle. So the shortest side of it would be the shortest side in the whole diagram. So it would be DC. Okay. So that's all of the odds. Okay. So now I'm going to go through and I'm going to put down the answers for the evens, and then I'll post that key on Canvas. Okay. And then you guys will be able to check it from there. So see you in class and good luck on the test.